Shalom, shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Ha, or Ha, Chodash, Ma'amah. Double honors to the elder apostles of GMS and their elders. Double honors to my elder, Aharawan Ban Yasharala of the Lions Den Camp, located here in Jacksonville, Florida. Also, salutations to the sincere Akim, pushing this truth and sincerity around the four corners of this earth. I'm in the car, Harab Ban Yasharala, coming out of the Lions Den Camp of Yasharala, located here in Jacksonville, Florida. Now today, this is not really a lesson, but it's more of a PSA for per se. But as you can see, it says Saharan dust is approaching Florida, and they say see when it will arrive and what impacts it will have. So it says here, it says get ready for exceptional sunrises and sunsets. Of course, you know they want to beautify it, but still there's dust, and there still should be a concern about it. It's not nothing to be afraid of, but nonetheless, those, of our people who may have allergies, or if not themselves, their children or their wives or anybody, or any respiratory, we'll say ailment from very light to very serious. This is something that still should be I would say safeguarded against, to make sure that everything flows smoothly. But let's continue. I'm lucky. I'm gonna kind of jump down to it when it start talking about the Florida part. But I'm still gonna read some of this. But I'm gonna kind of jump through, and I'll leave the link in the description. They want to say a benefit. It says the benefit of a dust layer is that it suppresses the development and the strengthening of tropical cyclones. Okay, it says, okay, here we go. It says Saharan dust helps prevent tropical cyclones. There is a huge amount of dust, dry air, and strong winds associated with the Saharan dust layer. All of those conditions make it difficult for tropical cyclones to develop or strengthen. Okay, that's all right. Here we go. Let's see. It says activity typically ramps up in mid-June and peaks from late June to mid-August, according to the NOAA. It says new outbreaks occur every 3 or 5 days. During its peak, Saharan dust can reach as far as Florida, Central America, or even Texas. It can cover a huge amount of the Atlantic Ocean, sometimes as large as the contiguous United States. NOAA said. It says a plume is approaching Florida. So there's a wave that recently pushed off Africa and making its way across the Atlantic. I guess a meteorologist he found it. But yeah, let's see. Say that but it says it could move south and be here by Saturday morning, and by Sunday it could be around Cape Canaveral. The thickest layer would be across South Florida, since the dust will be dispersing as it moves north. So it's going to come across and blow up, basically. Let's see. The majority of it could be centered around South Florida, although some models show it could get into North Florida. But yeah. But nonetheless, it says, what is the biggest impact that Florida will see from the Saharan dust? It says generally the dust will be more noticeable with some really pretty sunrises. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. The dust also keeping the tropics quiet. Okay, yeah. And this is another wave is coming. Associated with the same plume could reach Florida, South Florida by Tuesday morning. The dust shouldn't be as thick as the dust expected to arrive over the weekend, since it will be more dispersed by the time it reaches the Florida coast. But nonetheless, that is still something that, Akim should, look out for, because, of course, it still could affect people negatively, because, right now the earth has been given into the hands of the wicked. But nonetheless, this dust coming, So, y'all Akim, saying y'all prepare yourself, and if not yourselves, y'all children, your family, your household. With that, shalom.